Hi guys, this is the Betamax man, and we're going to take a look at my 1931 Frankenstein movie collection from Universal Studios, also known as MCA Home Video. So, we've got my LaserDisc, we've got Betamax, we've got VHS, and we've got Blu-ray. So first, we'll take a look at the LaserDisc. Let's just take a look at this collection. So here is the front. Now I've got it in a protective sleeve to protect the artwork. This is the restored version, is what it says, and that is the back of the LaserDisc. As you can see, pretty cool. Now we all know what a LaserDisc looks like, so I'm not going to pull the LaserDisc out. But this was bought off eBay. It was a sealed copy when I got it, and so I opened it up and watched it a few times. Here we have the Betamax version. This is it says contains restored footage, which is basically the same. What's on here is basically the same transfer that was put onto the LaserDisc. So they used it, you know, from the same. I believe they had the same exact transfer. But we'll take a look at the back here. Here's the back of it, of the beta tape. This was also a sealed beta tape, and I bought two of these before I found a good one. So the first one had severe water damage to it. The first one was sealed as well, but it had severe water damage. When I opened it up, it had a lot of water damage, and it actually had a lot of mold on the tape. So somebody had it been in water, sitting in water, and why somebody would even try to sell something like that. Yes, it was sealed, but it was destroyed, so I had to contact eBay to get my money back because the guy refused to give me my money back. Anyway, long story short, I found another copy that was sealed, and I've had this one now for about 2 years. This is it was a sealed copy. So there's that, and there's the sides, and this one's got the barcode on the side. And of course, here's the beta cassette, and the glue has deteriorated and showing through the label there. But the side label seems to have survived. And then again, they put contains restored footage on the label there. Now this probably is a Scotch. I believe this is a Scotch cassette. It might be a TDK or a Fuji. It looks like it might be either a Fuji or a Scotch. Okay, so we've seen that. Now, here we have the VHS version. This is actually a very common release. This was the classic collection, Universal Monster collection that they released on VHS. And this particular cover is pretty cool. As you can see, it's a little different from the original cover, which is on the Betamax tape. This tape I actually got from a family friend who had passed away, but I've had this tape for probably 10 years or more. No longer than that, because I've had it since... Actually, I've had it, I think, since the early 2000s, maybe the late 90s. But it was a family friend who died. Anyway, he had the whole entire collection. He ordered this out of a video catalog, and they shipped it to him. And I took the address sticker off because I don't want to show the address, but I'll show you the tape now that the sticker's off. But here it is. Here's the sides. We all know what VHS looks like, right? If you were a kid back in the 80s and 90s like I was, you know, you know what VHS looks like. Hell, even the millennials know what they look like because they've seen pictures of it or their parents have had it, you know. But anyway, so this is the Frankenstein. And yes, this has got mold. Sadly, it sat in a garage for about a year. It sat in the garage, and the old place that I used to live at, off of Brooks Avenue. This had been outside for a year, and as you can see, it's got a lot of mold. And I don't even know if this tape is even restorable. I'm going to try and clean the mold off it one of these days. And it may not even be salvageable. So, you know, what I might do is get another copy, maybe, because this is pretty much useless now. But this is a TDK tape. So this is a TDK videotape. And I can tell that by the design of the tape. See, different manufacturers would have certain designs of the plastic. And you can tell, sometimes you can tell what brand of tape they were. So now we'll take a look at my Blu-ray set. And I think you guys will like the Blu-ray set. The Blu-ray set is kind of nifty because the Blu-ray set actually has more than just a Frankenstein film. We'll take a look at this. This is the classic, Universal Classic Monster, the Essential Collection, which has, I believe there's like 8 films in here of the most popular ones of all time. But we'll go ahead and take a look at them because they are pretty cool. It is a pretty cool release. It's pretty neat. So it's like a little book. It looks exactly like a little book. And there's even a... I don't like to handle this collection that much because the artwork is really cool and I want to preserve the artwork. I don't want to damage the artwork. But this was a sealed copy that I purchased off eBay. Got it for a decent price. But this has got like all kinds of information, and it's got pictures and stuff, and it talks about, you know, certain actors like Bela Lugosi. I mean, he was really cool. Great actor. Boris Karloff. I mean, all of those guys were fantastic performers. You know, and then there's the Phantom of the Opera. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look. This is a Universal picture. It's on the back of it. The original House of Horror. Universal, A Monster Legacy. So So just put that book back in there. Yeah, let's take a look at the book. So here's the front of the book, and of course the back of it. It's got Creature from the Black Lagoon, Dracula, the Wolfman, the Bride of Frankenstein, Invisible Man, the Mummy, Phantom of the Opera, and there we go. And then here is the side. It just says Classic Monsters, the Essential Collection, Universal. So let's take a look at what we got. Here we go. It'll tell you the year. I like how it tells you the year that the film came out. This is 1931, Dracula, which I am wanting to acquire this film on all of the formats, such as LaserDisc, Betamax, and VHS. So this is another one that I'm going to be after that I want to collect. So I am going to be doing that later on. I'm going to buy certain ones that I really liked, and Dracula, Frankenstein movies, and the Bride of Frankenstein, also the Mummy, the original, Mummy with that one, and but here we go, we got Frankenstein. Now the discs are in these little jackets, and you can see the discs, so we'll show you the disc. Let's see if we can pull out the I don't know why they would not put a stopper in there, why not make something, why not make it so that, the discs go in so far so you can easily get them out. But that's what the disc looks like. So that's what the disc looks like right there for 1931 Frankenstein. So the cool thing about the Blu-ray is that it does have the restored audio, and basically where the doctor says, it's after he says, "It's alive, it's alive. Now I know what it feels like to be God." And that was cut out of all of the analog releases, such as the Betamax, the VHS, the LaserDisc, even the restored version LaserDisc. They cut that part out, so it's been restored and brought back in the Blu-ray set, which is what I'm glad. So the discs are actually supposed to stick halfway out so that you can just grab them. But they're supposed to be out like that, but they don't. They all tend to go inside all the way, so. As you can see, this one's kind of sticking out a little bit. It's supposed to stick out, but they don't always have it. So, Boris Karloff, The Mummy, and that one, like I said, this one was really cool. The Mummy was awesome. The Invisible Man, I watched it once. It was okay. It wasn't the greatest, but we have the Pride of Frankenstein, and I think this one's really good because the monster actually learns how to talk, and so I always was fascinated by that. And then we have the Wolfman, which is another good movie. I actually like this particular film as well. Don't know if I like it enough to collect it on LaserDisc and Blu-ray, and I mean I have it on Blu-ray, but I don't know if I like it enough to get it on Betamax and LaserDisc and VHS. Maybe I will. And Phantom of the Opera, I did not like Phantom of the Opera. Creature from the Black Lagoon, I didn't like that one either. But that's pretty much it. And then it's got oh wow, look at that, all your monsters that are you know, shown in a line. Yeah, that's cool. So, that's it. This is going to complete the video, I think. There's nothing more really to show. So it's pretty much showed you all of the formats that I have on this movie. So we got 4 formats. Now another format that I would like to get this on would be CED. Because as you know, I just so happen to have both not only the LaserDisc player, but I have the RCA SelectaVision capacitance electronic disc player. And I don't remember the model number right at the moment, but I think it's I know the number 200 is in the model number. It's I know 200 is in the model number, but there's my Panasonic LX1000U, which is the highest, one of the highest end players, and it's got a built-in time-based corrector, so it really does help with the color bleeding that happens with some of the LaserDiscs. So, but there we go, guys. This is my collection of the 1931 Frankenstein on all my different formats. So, I hope you enjoyed this filler video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.